We've got duplesis. Faf, what would you have done if you'd won the toss?
Did he say he's bowling first? I think the first thing, if you get here, you want to bowl because you're not sure. But after seeing
won the toss, same as last night, we're going to see the captain bowl first.
A couple of new faces who they look forward to having. Donovan Ferreira from South Africa.
Fairly key, as we all know. But when you think about Bolt and you think about
today's match officials and the two teams, the Texas Super Kings, come to be performed by Jules Leahy.
As Nikhil and Danny told you in the pre-game build-up, every corner of the globe, and we've got a really good crowd. The young Agni Chopra, who's got an stairs to come and join me, gives me great pleasure.
Friday the 13th, unlucky for some, better not be for Dev. Love to do this, the opening pair and captain Faf du Plessis.
2-1, game number 2. Bit of swing immediately as Bolt
globe and thrown a bit of a mix, of course, international play. It's becoming
picked up into the leg side, and the first 10 deliveries, but Devon.
And that's it. A little bit of wrist work. It has to be. A little bit of the breeze maybe coming into play to help.
Every kind of sport, but it's cricket time, cricket here at the Coliseum. It's not really that small, Danny. It's a really good playing surface. Cut away, it's going to be 4. Finds the...
Well, Bolt will be miffed with himself, but it's just a little bit too wide and the length. And allow making his MLC debut.
Slight change of pace. We've had all those baseball comparisons. You think of the home run.
Well, it's not the worst delivery. It's just been going on about trying to... And this is where Faf du Plessis has used his smart...
Whipped away and whipped into the offside.
Well, Naveen will know. But, the wrist work here is superb, but just a little too fully from the previous slower ball. Gone a little too full and wide.
Big difference with that slower ball. 66 miles an hour compared to 81.
Just rings a bell. July 3rd.
Extends that arm through the ball. Very good adjustment.
Harder, a lot thinner, and they were pressed a lot harder.
He's been watchful, Devon.
What a time to come in. At the back end of the power play, something. It's NTT 6 to warming up.
That last delivery was 66.
One of my best friends is a huge Mumbai fan, so I got to support New York tonight.
What a catch that is! Right after being struck on the helmet, Faf du Plessis goes.
Change of pace into the pitch as well. Ball was never really going to travel, and that is an excellent catch. It protected it as well. I think the
roll through, fingers around the ball, keep rolling through, and he's completed the catch. I've got an decision to the big screen.
And the third umpire there. He goes for 18. It's 39 for 1.
USA player. This Glenn Maxwell said it yesterday that we could have potentially varied. The length is key, folks. Shorter length into the pitch. The sound off the bat.
Based on that shot, limited footwork, but the great thing about this game is execute a shot just like.
He's gone wide and gone, but good from Naveen. Good change up again.
And you can understand based on the last shot why he would absolutely come out. Sometimes their foot movement, their ability to pick up the 5. Super Kings 44 for 2.
Supposed to be a part of this Texas team a season ago, but had to pull out of the tournament.
Out of the crease, trying to get a hug. Soft hands.
Giving them 2 wickets on the bounce. How do you feel about that now?
Well, my friend Tanya will be very happy.
This is a chance. Again, pace off, but full.
But it did just sail over. You can see the slower. He has to track back. Ideally, you would want him just to stay out of the fielders there, because normally a cricket ground, it's all...
That's the risk with this field.
Yeah, just too much hands at the ball. Sometimes you don't even exactly where you're hitting it. You just want to get a good piece of the bat onto the up inside the inner circle. There's a deep point on the offside.
Just fighting back, Devon Convoy, but perfect sunshine, real cricketing weather here. It up, now there's a
very, very strong player in T20 cricketing and get away from wicket keepers out there for MiNY New York. He makes 8, 7, 6.
Now here's a very slight mix. He's off the mark. It's 70 for 3. Through the air too.
For sure. See, that's good over from him.
Starts with a bit of a nervy one, a drag down, and for 4.
Definite drag down for him.
So look at the projected scores.
And we're just looking at the power play comparison. That's first of all Washington Freedom.
Slog swept and slog swept. Very impressed. Strike from Mlc Match. Over 250 feet, I reckon this one. That's.
You're at straight away 285 feet that go.
There we've got Aman Patel. I think he's in the.
Just got real loud. I'm here with Abhishek and Anirudh. Both of y'all's first time here.
I'm crazy experience so far, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get louder in the.
It was trucked across the country. That's amazing.
Now you're getting to do this off part-time from studying. How cool is this?
Guided into the offside. An effort in the deep by Mlc Patel, the national team captain.
Bracewell, because he's kept things really quiet. He's been very, very good into.
Goes straight up. Well, nestles underneath it and takes the easiest of catches. Good wicket.
9 overs to go. Bracewell's kept it nice. Just wonder, was that the right option to go? I don't think it was. 19, he makes 95 for 4.
They're loving it down there in the crowd. We're loving his work out there in the. It was always the Oakland Athletics, wasn't it? Up until that baseball, now it's Major League Cricket time here at the Coliseum. Got him! He rarely leaves the stumps, and Ferreira might have a think of.
TV umpire directed it's a fair delivery. Can we go on to front on, please? That ball goes close to the roof. Okay, it's a flat line as he goes past. Can you keep going? Regional decisions out. Pitching in line. Impact in line. You're on screen signal now.
Got to go for a golden duck. It's 96 for 5. Didn't really turn, just skidded on. If anything, might have straightened a touch, but with the 2 risks.
Savage averaged 4 in this innings.
Assess the situation, assess the field. Tournament, you now have a chance to execute it. Perfect reverse.
To see him play a reverse sweep, that was the wicket of Ferreira. But to speaks well to the innovation and constant evolution of batters worldwide. He's got enough.
To ensure that decent total. Another NTT6 going 200 against a bowling side that have been very good.
That fine leg was quite wide, so get back for 2. Work to do, can't get there. Handy 12 thus far.
As it puts pressure back on to MiNY New York. Chance to bat. Savage is doing exactly the same. A big hitter. Be the master of that period of time, but
What a gripping last 5 overs coming to you, and it will be a time. Crushed away for Devon Conway. It's been a quiet year for his season.
On a Faf Duplesis and a Devon Conway at the top. Skipper very happy with his opening partner.
Only his second boundary.
We had to wait for that one that you would normally hit straight. 50 partnership.
Walks forward and then waits. Look at that. Look at that. It's over 200. Just lifted it a little, isn't he? He's striking it over 153 now.
Top run scorer overall in the tournament. Cognizant Major League Cricket in the history of the tournament. 500. Follow that. 6 runs come straight away.
His death overs. And it's a slot ball very much. Look at that Yorker in you. That one. Yeah, and he tried it. Oh, look out! The background, he says he's lost it. Couldn't score.
And unfortunate as well for Tajinder Singh, who took a good catch and expecting the same result, but actually it's come to him a lot. It's a lovely spell by Bracewell. Oh, that's cleanly hit. Miller area, he could not get underneath. This time around.
And he is. Wow. Again, he just missed.
Just pulling that length back and making sure it's outside the off stump. He is loving these balls full. E20 cricket, he strikes it over 140. And
yeah, just waiting there, wasn't he? And just opened up that front leg. Just opened that up and it just creates the opportunity.
His trade early on in his career back in South Africa, was born in Durban. So played for SA under-19s in 2012. This time around, not quite the power and time, and there'll be a run out to get the strike.
Yeah, 100% that. He again, he didn't quite get that timing. Conway was always straight. He gave up the ghost, a good sort of 3 or 4.
He knows he needs to keep the strike as much. Savage, his team was in trouble.
He came in at number 7, isn't he? 5 down? Yeah. Useful indeed. And so for a guy to come in a situation.
Has he got enough on the... That is a bonus boundary.
Pace. That didn't miss. But his first one, well, gets a good chunk of it.
Well, he's a huge fan of Yuvraj Singh, is Mohammad Mohsin. Ball was too Savage. Shared in a good partnership with Devon Conway of Cognizant MLC every year. Just never have been able to. Their little rescue effort today. And Conway is a man.
1 for 36 at L, 1 for 39 for Naveen. And
great rivalry between these two sides. The Texas Super Kings, they lost in Texas, but plenty of TSK fan finish. Fans are loving it, and we are loving seeing cricket. We haven't seen our great sport at it yet. Hopefully, last night I'm still trying to work out, was it all a dream or not?
New York side, and they were able to execute good lines, good lengths.
The highest echelons of our game. Here's a big moment. Agni Chopra, he's got a great backstory. Big swing and a miss.
And late swing, he wants to actually hit it to the onside. Misses off, already thinking, okay, I can hit this straight down the ground or to the onside.
Cut away. Home and Teal, remember, and what a way to get off the mark. Lasered behind.
Yeah, the width on offer, man, when he's bowling miles per hour. That's just a real free hit for him. Yeah, records of... Don't mind. 28 sixes by the Unicorn scored yesterday. The same drop-in pitches.
Stairs. We'll have a review
Giving up on a
here.
director with an umpire review for a bats down all the way through to breaking the stumps. I've got my decision for the big screen.
Not out the decision, gets us to the end of the first set. Adam Milne, 200 T20 matches, and there are plenty of them, isn't there? Throughout today, Stephen Fleming, head coach.
But I want to hone in on the slot. So there was 13 deliveries that them pay. Every time they missed, he went big. And that's
And that was nearly the slot, but
quite there. And a grant is when they're given to you. Chopra goes for 5.
in the most marvellous form in the ODI format for America, who is the one who's going to take this cognizant perfect technique. You see the Australian style there. You'll like that, Lisa, won't you?
Fans are tuning in and watching, and everyone's
thuds into the pad. Big stump. He's gone upstairs. Manak Patel.
To the umpire director, we have an LBW review. Ball goes close to the back. Okay, there's no bat involved. We can go through the ball tracking when it's about. Regional decisions out, pitching outside off, impact in line. Make your signal now.
A very, very good the movement through the air that ended up just making it.
Just saw some of the coaching. Cricketers.
This is slapped away and slapped away. Just one for MI New York. That's going to help get this chase going.
Having played for Seattle Orcas last year, moved to IPL as well.
Nazil Haq very good in the power play last year. He's got the changes of pace. And even though it's a left-hander.
There you go. Okay, who are you most excited to see? You think you're going to get it done?
And young man's favourite player takes the catch. How fitting is that catch for him? And this MI New York chase is all...
in double digits. Unfortunately, he goes in single digits.
The kids down there, bowling all-rounders down there. What a career.
Yeah, he has plenty of X-Factor, and he's been in the news.
What a way to start. Mark, it's 19 for 2.
.196 in the recently concluded IPL, 1/6. With the man along. Deep point, takes it. 2 overs. How big of a moment could that be to end?
Good delivery because he just rolled his fingers and it has been coughed up by the Kiwi.
Overs in the power play, went wide on.
Shame for the Kings, those from 10.
He does have him again. A third time that no.
Yeah, coach's particular point in the contest. Mitchell. Held it slip for most of it. Good catch. Comfortable one. Nicky P out of here for half a dozen. Yeah, that's it.
So very capable. But again, MI.
But all count. There's 4 runs, length, and the flight and everything. Lovely bit of flight and length and everything about this from North.
There is turn here, folks. Here, and this was a big matchup. Uniball.
It's how he plays, Nicholas Pooran, because really for me he's one of the best. So often the case that you do come second. Not all stump. Well, that's clean, isn't it? That's a well-timed stroke down the ground.
Fuller from Noor, being aggressive and searching for. Go big or go home. What's the point? This is good though from MI New York. Counter attack of some.
Demise of the men in blue. Excited for what could be in store.
Unfortunately for New York, it does mean they are behind.
That'll do some good.
They're going to catch up. And this NTT6 will go a long way up really quickly. It's just, you let this get away, and it can get away very quick.
And make it a real uphill climb the rest of the way for the men in blue. Gets a couple of runs, and yes, the ball will win the chase. 64 for 3 at the close of 9. Disappointing start. It'll be 122 runs is a difference. A change in bowling. Now Lee Germanos, Daryl Mitchell. Well, proves to be just enough.
And 31 of those runs have come from Bracewell, and it's come into that one in his first cognizant MLC game.
Tries to help the
100% there, and maybe also just a little bit of spin off, sort of almost eye heighten. Unfortunately for him, not behind it.
Well, that'll help. Full toss, met.
Yeah, does always get a full toss on the leg, so at that pace.
Goes aerial and goes down. Patel cashes in.
Tough duplesis, because he knows this is a crucial period. Because wins the Super Kings, same stage, 95 for 3. So that little bit from Texas Super Kings.
Yeah, that gets away.
Tell. Now, as a result of that, he's able to free his arms himself.
Just a second ago, it was Bracewell who had done. More runs from Anand Patel. This 30s.
Since the bowling change there for MI New York, this spell from Mitchell and Ferreira has not worked out for
Finding new areas to score, Anand Patel.
It's the adjustment from Daryl Mitchell. He's trying to keep it outside. Very easy, very simple. There'll be more call. You're looking a little cold, mate. Just a little.
An innings that'll warm the crowd here, and he's got some words to say as well. 110 for 3 after 12.
Well, 50 for the captain of the United States of
MLC 50 as well was given out.
They haven't been picking him, have they? And the googly that comes.
Well, this is with the ball.
Oh, it's an outstanding stroke deep in the crease, and he opens up and accesses the off.
He's just kind of picking up where he left off. Rita and the Bahamas, 70, 104. Just 119 for 3.
67 to win off 42. His second stint as head coach. And he knows he's got a man.
Oh!
30 years young has just taken.
Guarantee you this is going to go. If you haven't seen a game of cricket, Faf du Plessis and Bracewell can't believe flying in the air like Superman. Stop it. New Yorker 121 for 4.
Here comes Kyron Pollard, the former captain and, well, Trinidad and Tobago. Nearly 700 games now. It is hard to get across. Racer bullet by Michael Bracewell. He thought it.
What makes him?
One hand. And have a look at this, Lee. Potentially, that's the angle there. Has to extend out. Finds the gap. A while to get in, but now he finds his first boundary.
It's kind of in the same position, Super Kings, but finding that boundary just then is just going to...
Pollard over 100. T20i. Oh dear. Bonus runs that Nicholas Pooran loves.
Often you see the short third, the short fine. Aaron Pollard played that nicely. In the end, he went between the legs.
Change of pace, not a change of fortune. Started with a boundary in this over.
And as you said, starting the over with 4. Very smart from the big hitting Aaron Pollard.
Ah, the power of Pollard now from 22.
He's done, and he got them home. He has done this so many times, and he'll be loving that.
And again, just so effortless from Trinidad and Tobago.
A little confused also as to what exactly the plan is here. The over, and then you know Pollard is strong straight.
Desperate for a wicket here now, the Super Kings. Oh man, did that sound sweet. 4, 6, 4.
Real demolition job. In 186 is the target, and in it
he tried. Yeah, run between the wickets like this. Even some of the best. Yeah, pull your hair out because you can. Pollard, New York 159 for 5 here. Is it pad? Oh, another one! Coast of the United States. Mitchell runs. Implosion massively.
Now this can change the game. Great, and he jumped on it. 49 for 6.
Coach of MI New York this season. Had an affiliation with... Big shout, give it!